This conference will now be recorded.
Thank you for joining the demo session of Power BI. So here at the Institute, we teach Power BI from basic till the advanced. Even we cover a lot of DAX, I mean the measure course content as well, wherein we will teach more than 100 formulas of measures also. So as a first question that I have here is like, has anyone used Power BI already? Or this is the first time that you are attending any session of Power BI? Or you have used
I
Tableau
know
also?
some I know some basic things about Power BI, like by one doing some googling, taking some reports, something like that. I'm doing it. There's some basic stuff, not advanced level,
Okay.
kind of like DAX something.
Okay, right, sir. So your expectation is you want to learn something more on Power BI because you are already somewhat familiar using the
Yeah,
tool.
correct, exactly. Like DAX is more important. How we can
Mm,
create a better template, how we can make it more professional way of providing the
mm.
template. Because I'm working professional, I'm also a part of this Power BI team, so I wanted to
Okay,
learn more and more.
nice. So you would have played with some CSV files attached and then done some transformations under Power Query Editor.
Yeah,
That's what,
correct.
and create
Some basic
calculated
stuff I
columns.
know.
Yeah. Okay, right. Good. Anyone else wants to go? Because I want to understand the crowd and you guys also ask me questions. What is the expectation for you guys? So we can make this a discussion rather than today it is like, okay, what you want to learn, what I'm going to teach. And if you like, you can continue the course. That's what it is going to be. Okay. Let me go to some screen. So in visualizations, actually, there will be two tools which are very popular. One is Tableau, other one is Power BI, right? So why Power BI is gaining importance is because of Microsoft. Okay, very simple answer. Microsoft owns Power BI and Tableau is by Salesforce, and then they two have two different brandings. And if you ask me, is Tableau better or Power BI better? Both are good at its own. For data transformation, handling huge amounts of data, it is always Tableau, and for data visualization, easy learning, it is Power BI. And with the AI integration latestly in the last 1.5 year, Power BI is gaining its own importance because a company coming to Microsoft for a Windows operating system, they will buy Windows and then they will buy Azure, they will buy their databases, and then they will buy Microsoft Power BI also. So it is a bundled product that the Microsoft sells to the company, and it offers at a very cheap price also as compared to Tableau. That's why you see there is a gaining popularity in Power BI a lot, and it is very easy if someone is learning for the first time a visualization tool. Power BI, I would say, is more easy as compared to Tableau if you want to learn for the first time. Okay, in this course, we will be having 22 hours of session, 22 to 25, give and take. So what will happen is I hardly spend anything on PPT. I go to hands-on and I do build the visualizations basing on the data sets we have. And once we have sorry once I show you the data set, make you understand the data set, what I will do is like make you do the visualizations. I will make the visualizations live in the class, and then accordingly, Akila, you need to go on mute. Yeah, thank you. So, and accordingly, you can learn. All the video sessions will be recorded and then will be posted into YouTube and shared with you guys. And then the material that has been used will be pushed into Drive. That will also be shared with you. You can go back whenever you have time, watch it, practice. If you have questions, come back, ask me. Okay, right. So Power BI desktop is free. You can go Power BI desktop, go to Power BI plans, or just Google Power BI download and then install. That I will do when we start the first session. Okay, that is free. And if you are working in any organization, okay, you need to pay a small amount of price. So if you are working in some company, you have to download Power BI, and whatever the Power BI report that you have built, you have to publish and share with. Suppose Mohan is working. He wanted to publish to Siddharth. Then if Siddharth has to see it, that license is called as a pro license. And if you see on the screen right now, it is showing as $10. But for the companies, it will be offered at a much cheaper price. Okay. The first minimum license will be pro license, that is $10 per user per month. Okay. And suppose your data set is big. Right now, you are handling with a small data set which is having only a Power BI file is of 1 GB. Okay, that is fine. You can handle with pro license. If the Power BI file itself is of more than 10 GB, okay, when I mean Power BI file, so this is the visualization. If you see how suppose even you attach 10 GB of data to this, basing on its semantic modeling, it will reduce the size of the data of Power BI file. So this file now, I'll make you understand even better. Right now, this file, whatever I have done a visualization, it is only 234 KB. Imagine if it is beyond 1 GB. Okay, then you can't publish this individual Power BI report into Power BI workspace. What is a workspace? Everything I'll tell. So in that case, you need a premium license. Okay, in pro license, you will have 8 times of refresh free in a day. In premium license, you will get more than that. Okay, and there is something called as Power BI workspace, which will cost you $300 per month. Over there, once you buy, and if suppose Mohan is working, Siddharth is working, they can publish all the reports over there, and then all of you can share that workspace. That is called as Power BI workspace. So right now, it's a good part that you can download it free for free and you can use it. What are the constraints or limitation between pro license and premium license? We will learn once we go to through that course and we will reach that point. Okay. Any questions here now? No questions? Okay.
I have some question.
Hmm.
Microsoft Power BI, sorry, Fabric, anything related with this Power BI, or is that some advanced version?
Good question, sir. Okay. We should not deviate the topic, but let me go there.
Just some introduction is fine. Let's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
deviate.
Okay. First of all, what is there in Fabric? We will see. I'll answer your question. So can you see this part right side, this
Yeah,
visualization here?
correct. Yeah.
Fabric is a platform where you will get data factory, data engineering, data warehouse, data science, real-time intelligence, databases, advanced industry solutions, and Power BI. Okay,
Okay.
all this on top of you understand Azure, AWS, and Google Cloud,
Ah,
those as well, right? You would
yeah.
have heard the terms if even if you did not use. They provide one lake also. Okay, this will be supported by Microsoft Azure. Okay, so all this put together is Microsoft Fabric. Power BI is just 1% of this.
One of the component.
Yes, correct. So what Microsoft is doing now, why are you buying Power BI? Will ask the organization. End of the day visualization. So he will say, see, I am giving you these many solutions and I will give you database hosting cloud also. And you can write SQL as well because that is my own product, right? You can go create tables, dump the data here into one lake, create your data tables, data views, and all those things, and you create your data lake as well. If you want to do data transformations, do it in data factory or data engineering. You maintain your tables in data warehouse. You do data science, you do real-time intelligence, AI, whatever you want to, and you finally make Power BI visualizations. Buy everything from me. That is
Oh,
only Fabric.
okay. One lake is something storage it is?
No, all these tools put together. Previously, you had Azure Databricks, right?
Ah, correct.
You would have heard. But that is not there anymore. In future, what they will do, they will tell buy Fabric. I am already providing you in data engineering. Okay. If you go and ask, I will take your Power BI. He'll say, sir, buy my Power BI. You will have direct plugins for data science and AI also. you can directly use your code. You don't need to write your modeling again. I'm already having preset features. You just enable them, it will work. That is why he
Okay.
will sell tomorrow. That is how he will going to sell also. So
Okay.
Power BI is just a visualization part. Fabric is all of this together. If you are wanting to become a future AI or something like a AI reporting analyst or something like that in future, if you are
Uh-huh.
good at databases, if
Uh-huh.
you understand programming like Python, if you are good at visualization also, I would suggest after you know the basics of all three, which I mentioned just now, databases and programming and a little of Power BI,
Yeah.
go and learn Fabric. That is going to be there in future.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
You guys taking that Microsoft Fabric? I
No,
mean,
no,
the institute? No. Okay.
no. We did not start that yet. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
let me get
Thanks.
back to Power BI. Just a moment. Okay, so this would be the first visualization that I would start with because this is a most correlated topic. I have picked up data from cricket and then I have built a report on that. I will show you the data set. From that data set, how we have arrived at this visualizations was will be the first topic once you start the course. So over here, what is there? It is simple if you have already used it Power BI, but if not, everything will be taught to you because nothing will be taken as granted. So here I see World Cup 2023, which was played in India, and then this is the statistics from that. So which team, what position, how many matches they have won, how many matches they have lost, what are the points and net run rate. Similar way, who has scored more runs, who has taken more wickets. On the top in the entire tournament, 23,427 runs were scored and 644 sixes, 2,887 boundaries, and total of 729 wickets were captured. Okay, and then this is the bar graph wherein how many teams, which team has won how many matches and how many they have lost. And then here the run rate, the positive run rate is in green and the negative run rate is in red. Okay, so how did I create all this? It's basing on three data sets that I have. Let me go to that one. Okay, so this report wherein there are multiple other sheets, I will go there. So let me show you this as well first, then we'll go to the report. Okay, then there are two different charts. This is called as one second, this one which is map and the second one is field map. Okay, both the charts are representing here, and then this table is like which stadium, which team played, who won, and then how many runs they won by or how many wickets they won by, who was the player of match for that particular cricket match. Okay, and if I want to hover onto Delhi and see, okay, which teams played here against whom, South Africa, Sri Lanka, India, Afghanistan, England, and then how many runs or wickets they won by, who was the player of the match. And suppose if I want to see in Hyderabad, I can click on it and which stadium it was played in, which teams played, and all those things. Okay, there is a significant difference between two maps also. One is a map and the other one is a field map. Okay, right. Then similar way, there is something called as player performance. If I go here, okay, who are the top 10 run scorers? Who are the top 10 wicket takers? Which player has won more number of man of the match awards? Okay, and then which players have scored more than 500 runs. Okay, beyond 500 in darker shade of blue, less than almost 500 to 600, I think I put the limit. It is lighter shade of blue. And then which bowler has taken wickets in which form? Suppose Mohammad Shami you take, he has taken 25 wickets in total. 7 wickets, he has bowled the batsman, that is 28% of it. 60% he has got the batsman caught, and then two times he has got the batsman LBW, that is 8% of it, and then one time he had made a run out. Okay, and then this is a percentage chart. This is a bar chart, column chart, wherein it will display bowled, caught, all of those things. Okay, these are the top 5 bowlers in that tournament. Similar way, I can go here, and the first sheet was showing you only the top batsmen, right? Once you scroll down and you can go. If I click on Virat Kohli, it will show me which bowlers has dismissed Virat Kohli. Okay, and similar way, if I click on Mohammad Shami, it will show me against Mohammad Shami which batsman has scored how many runs and who Mohammad Shami has dismissed in this tournament. Okay, how did I arrive at all of this? And I'll show you there. And once I go to the report, here I know individually, but I want to see the entire team. I remember, okay, in India it was Virat Kohli who was top performing. Second, it was Rohit Sharma in that tournament. I because I've done it many times, I remember, but I don't know who scored well in England. I go click on England. Okay, it was David Malan. I doubt you, any of you watching cricket also would remember that. It was David Malan scoring 400 plus runs. Ben Stokes, it was 300 runs. Right? So some statistics team wise, even if I want to see South Africa, which bowler has taken more wickets? It was Coetzee. Okay. So all this now. From where did I arrive at this data? Right? If I go to my data set now, I am having 3 data sets here. If I'm going fast, drop me and ask. But if you have any questions here, no. Okay. So 3 data sets. One is the table which is giving me the team and the points. Okay, and the number of matches won. Second is the table which is telling me at which stadium which match was played and which city it was played in. Okay, and who was player of the match and all those things. The third one, this is the most tricky one now. Okay, so now this one, it is pure raw data set. If you are seeing here, it is having 27,000 or 26,000 odd records, and it does not tell you which batsman scored how many runs, which batsman scored how many sixes in a total in a team, how many scores, sixes or fours they have scored. It doesn't give you, or how many wickets they have captured. It doesn't tell you that, but it will tell you ball by ball, every match, every stadium, which team played against which team, who was the batsman, who was the non-striker, who was the bowler, and then if you see on second ball of the tournament, Bairstow scored a six, so it was a six, and on fifth ball he scored a four, so it was a four. And if you see there was a wide here, that means it is a extra. And if you scroll down, he got caught out here in 7.4 over. Now who was the bowler? It was Matt Henry. Now, how did I transform this data into some insight where I'm telling, okay, Virat scored 765 runs. That wasn't readily available here in this Excel. Okay. And Mohammad Shami took 25 wickets. It is not available here. Now, how did I capture that? Okay. And similar way for all the sixes and fours, how did I capture? And how many total runs, how did I do that calculation? So all that calculation we will learn in transform data. What is transform data is, once you click on transform data here, it will open up a Power Query editor. Okay, this Power Query editor will help us transform data. Okay, we can change the data type of columns. We can modify the columns data. If there is any null value, we can replace with zeros or such kind of things. And if you go to deliveries table, this is what is the 26,000 rows table that I was showing. And I have made few calculations here. So few if and else conditions. This is not a complex model, but how did we arrive at a solution where I'm able to see, okay, I click on 765 of Virat Kohli, I'm seeing the bowler. If I click on the bowler, I'm seeing the batsman. And similar way, I'm able to do the statistics for all of them. So how did I do all these transformations? These are applied steps. How can I do all of this? Okay. If there is a date column that is coming as a text column, how can I transform it? And in this course, you will almost learn all these buttons, 90% of it under home, transform, and then I will teach you one report wherein I will show you how to run Python script within Power BI also. I'm not going to teach you Python because this course is catered for Power BI, but I will show you how to use Python script also so that in future, if you are planning to learn and use, you can use it also. And then if there is any new column added that you want to do using column from example, custom column, invoke custom function, all these things. Okay. Now, any questions? Go ahead, guys. This is for your demo. No questions? Right. Let me open second report. Okay. Okay. Second data set is regarding sales. Suppose there was a small company that is selling only office supplies related material like a pen set, pen, binder, desk, pencil, all those material. And what was the data set having is it was having a particular sale data wherein order ID, order date, which region it is being sold, who's the rep, what is the item, how many number of units he's selling, what is the unit price of that product, how much discount that he's giving, and what is the promotion that he's applying, and how many days for delivery. A simple data set. And then again, for every rep, there is a manager. Okay. And again, a rep is having an employee ID and then his manager. And then finally, is there any delivery changes and the delivery details, and if there is any new discount that this guy is providing. So this data set, if you assume you are having a store, okay, you are selling these products. Now, among this, you are selling in 4 regions: east, west, north, south. And now you first thing, if you are a boss of this organization, end of the day you would like to make profit. What is the sale, how much profit, how much loss? Now in this 4 regions, what you want to know, which region is making more profit or sale, right? Which region you are making loss, right? If you are making loss, why? Are we selling some product which is not being bought in that region? Okay. If north region has done well, why south region is not doing well? Okay, what was the reason? Who is the rep? Who is the manager? Under that manager, how many reps are there? Okay, if that manager is having one extreme good employee and the other one is a extreme least selling employee, then why is it so? Or all the people under that manager not performing? Okay, or all the reps in that region are not performing, or no one is performing in that region, or everyone is performing in that region. How am I making good or bad sales in that region? How will I understand? So for that, I from this raw data I cannot predict all this, I cannot see all this, but that is where a visualization helps you. So if you see here, that data set which I was showing, I've transformed into more meaningful insights, like very simple charts. Okay, I can see sales by region, I can see sales by category, I can see the discounts being provided, who are the top 5 managers, who are the top 5 performers, bottom 5 performers, and what is the rank of each individual rep. So now, as I was asking, okay, who is the least performing employee for me? This lady. Okay, if I click on this lady, then she was making sales in April and May. Okay, what was the product that she's selling? She's selling in South region, she's selling only pencils, and then she's under Marsh, and then yeah, why is it so? I want to see the top performer. Suppose I choose Suzanne. Okay, why is she performing good? She's selling in July, November, December. Might be the festival season in December. And then okay, East region, right? And then she's selling binder, pen set, and pen. She's selling three different products rather than Joss. Okay, and then she's under March. I'm having the best employee under March and the least performing employee under March. Okay, so all this, how did we do this transformations now? Okay, if I want to understand why North is making more sales, they are selling all different kind of products. And then if you see under North, I'm having four best managers also and three best top performing employees as well. So how is that possible that North is making such a good progress and West is not making? If I wanted to understand to go in detail, okay, why is West having a problem? I can go into that. Right click, drill to detail view. Okay, I want to understand. Okay, this is the region, and then I want to know what is the item that is being sold. Okay, item is also popping up. I want to know the rep also. Now rep is also being pop up. Now rather than discount percent, if you see, I'm offering 33% discount in North, which is not right, right? And I'm offering only 8% discount. Why is it so? And if I want to know the sales, I select sales. You see, in North I'm having 3000 sale. In South I'm having only zero point 0.4 sale. Okay, if I want to know the units and unit price. Okay, if I want to know the sales before discount, sales after discount. Basing on my selections, this graph is interactive, and then the columns are getting added here and the graphs are changing basing on my selection and value parameter. How did I arrive at these graphs? What was the parameters that I've used? How I have made those enabled? All those. Any questions now?
Instead of drill down, is there any pop-up is possible? Like opening separate window, just viewing the data alone?
No.
Uh,
Data alone, that's what I'm saying. No, you should give a drill through option for them.
okay.
Once you give a drill through option, suppose I want to see binder, right click, go through, click detailed view. Then you can enable that parameter here now. You will see only for
Okay.
binder data. You need to enable drill through. Pop-up option is not at all there. Okay. Any questions? No? Oh, very silent batch I've got. Right. Then one more. And now these are all CSVs and Excel. How to connect to these? Okay. There are multiple methods of connecting data into Power BI. We can connect to Excel, we can connect to CSV, or we can go into here and then we can connect to databases as well. So one of the report I will show you how to connect to database as well. So the free database would be PostgreSQL. I'll make you show connect to PostgreSQL and make one report out of it. Second, I'll make one report out of it. But if you're working in your organization, either I connect to Snowflake or I connect to PostgreSQL or connect to SQL Server. Once you connect, end of the day, how to retrieve the data from tables, how to transform data in Power BI, everything is same, the post part. But you will have different connections. So you know one of it, other ones are very simple. So if you want to connect to files, you can connect to Excel, CSV, XML, JSON, all of those. So we will see text and CSV, Excel, and then we will see database as well. Okay, right. Let me open the other one. Okay, now this is one company which is selling products in Europe. Okay, I am having list of orders. They are selling different products like office supplies, technology products, and consumer products. And then this particular sheet, I mean the data, It is having latitude, longitude. So from this, how we can derive a graph, I mean map, filled map or the pointed map. And then for each order, how many products that they are ordering, what is the discount, sale, profit, quantity, category of the product and subcategory of product. From this data set, how are we deriving? So assume this is kind of an Amazon, very small Amazon. So if you go here, it is being sold in central, north, south regions. If I click on central, you will see only central region data. And accordingly, you see the smart narrative here. If I select central, it is telling me office supplies in central region made up a profit of 47.03. How did I enable this now? Smart narrative. And if I click on south, see, in south we are having 57.4 profit. If I remove the selections, you see we are having multiple line items here. How come I have derived this smart narrative through my data? Now through data also, if I want to see, okay, why in technology I'm making 59K, okay, in central region, I can see here. If I want to see top of the sales, it is Berlin. Okay, if I want to see the least of it, it is Flensburg. Okay, if I want to understand why in office supplies I'm making more 74K, I can see that. So how did all of this was possible? How did we do this calculation? And if I go through office supplies, right click, I did not enable drill through here. Okay, right. Let me go to sales summary. Okay, now again the same parameter. So now if I want to see only south region, I click on this and even the map moves to south region. In south region, if I want to go to this location, I click on this, that particular location. One second, it got vanished. I did not click properly. Suppose I click on this one. Oh, they are not selling technology products. Hold on. So I click on anything random. Now this is Germany, the place where I clicked, and they are selling which product category? They are selling of furniture and office supplies. What is the subcategory? They are selling chairs and furnitures. Okay. Similar way, I want to concentrate only on North region. It is showing me only North region data. If I go to Finland, I select something here. Okay. That is Finland. And what are the products that they are selling? They are selling technology, office supply, and furniture. If I want to see sales, sales. If I want to see profit, I select profit. I want to see profit. Yes, profit will pop up here. Okay. Then you see the smart narrative on the top. Yes. Now, how did I arrive at all of this? So if I go to my office supplies, to make this visualization where I'm at a single click of a button, I am understanding region by sales, category sales, top performers, least performers. I have put in a lot of effort here. Now, if I go here, I have created a lot of formulas. These are called as measures. All these measures are through data analysis expressions. Those are called as DAX. We call it in simple terms as measures, but it is actually DAX. So now, as I told you, I have segregated DAX also into multiple things like low complexity, medium complexity, and then one second, where is my high complexity, line 74. Right. So now if you see, it is having around 180 lines of formulas. So it would be around 100 plus formulas of DAX, which are most commonly used in my real time work also. So all this will be taught to you. Now, from learning a simple video through Google or YouTube and making a visualization to making a most complex transformation using DAX and then creating more meaningful visualizations, all will be taught to you. So almost like a 90% of what is there in Power BI, you will be thorough through. And then not only these, as I've told you, I will teach you many other things. So suppose there is a delivery app like Swiggy. Let me open that. Any questions? No. Someone feels that, oh, I don't know coding. I cannot learn DAX. Anyone has that feeling? If you don't know DAX also, it's okay. Power BI doesn't want like a Power BI developer, you can call yourself a Power BI developer even though you don't know DAX, because DAX is just a 10% where you want to do advanced things of it. But even if you don't know DAX also, you can survive with Power Query Editor transformations within the tools that I was showing. Yes, that also can be done.
Hi, this is
Yes, madam.
Tamil here. See, I
Mm,
am like I'm working as a project manager. Okay, so I'm
mm,
just learning this like because I want to increase my technical expertise area. Okay, so this is
mm,
a kind of exploration, but I wanted to learn some tools, so that's why like I'm learning this. I don't know anything in coding. I was a mainframe developer, COBOL.
mm, mm,
I am very new to open systems.
mm.
Like I use mostly Excel, Outlook,
I get
all the
it what you're
Microsoft
saying. Yeah.
PPT. Okay, but
Mm.
I can put efforts, but yeah, that is my background. Just saying.
Yes, madam. See, if you see for your level, if you're not going to code tomorrow in your work, it doesn't matter. Even though you understand the concept of DAX, it is not difficult also. Once I start writing, you will easily pick up the easiest things. Like low complexity is not at all difficult for you. And medium also, I don't think it will be that difficult. But end of the
No,
day,
no,
you are not going to.
I'm willing
Yeah,
to
yeah,
even code. That's fine because like see,
yeah.
we have all those tools that is being developed like as part of
Mm,
innovation.
mm,
Okay, so I
mm,
could be
mm,
part of the development team. I'm still
mm.
fine with it. So that is why I think this can be useful for me.
Wonderful. Then, if you are ready to learn, I would say that's a fantastic thing. If you are saying no, 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 I don't want to learn DAX, then also it's fine. If you don't know DAX, also you can do the other parts of Power BI. Understanding the concept is important. Once you know how to write a sum x, why I need to create a measure. Within that also, how do I do a lookup value? And within Power BI also, there are so many things like joins here in the model view. Okay. So all this, if
Okay,
you see, I have created a star schema here, and then how did I join? What is one-to-one join, one-to-many join, and what is the cardinality? Don't worry, all this I will go from very basic to slowly to the advanced level. So like this is like 1.5 year we are continuously conducting this program of Power BI, and people have been like from no knowledge of any coding, no knowledge of any reporting tool. By the end of the course, they could do visualizations on their own, and they were coming back and asking me questions. Okay, I did like this, it did not work for me. How did you enable, or how can I enable? Or sometimes people did more visualizations than me, and they showed me, okay, I did this better than you. That is a better thing, right? So yeah, without knowing anything also, they were able to pick it up. So yeah, nice that you are interested to learn DAX also. Yeah, if you
thank
know
you. That
DAX,
helps.
then yeah, right. Anyone else? Okay, now this is a Swiggy kind of app wherein we are having data where female population, male population, the number of orders that they are spending, and the amount of money that they are spending with us, and each order value that they are spending with us, and accordingly, what is their gender, job, are they married or not? Okay, what is the sale that I'm having across multiple years? And if I want to go see by gender, I can go here and see how many married people are there, not married people are there, what is the population, what is the amount of money that they are spending. So I have done a calculation basing on the data that they have, data that I have, so that I can derive some statistics. Who is my customer? So if I go to profession, so you see, accountants are spending more. Might be they are having more money. Might be I will accordingly do my prompting to them, to my customer. And if someone is there, a lawyer, okay, how much money that they are spending with me, how many orders that they are placing, are they married or not, is married population ordering more or the unmarried population ordering more, all those statistics. Now I want to see the full detail. I can go doctor, right click, drill through full detail, and then see full details of that particular people. Okay, all this data was downloaded from Google only, nothing where. But once I downloaded, how did I create the statistics? As a Power BI developer, your motive is okay. Anyone can drag the data, join the data, transform it. But end of the day, how are you going to summarize and make visuals, which will be helpful for your top management? At a click of a button, they should know, okay, what is my situation? How is my product performing? How is it performing in a region? End of the day, it is all sale and revenue, right? So they will always think, okay, what is my profit? All those things. Okay. So this is one about the delivery app. And then how did we arrive at this? All these charts, I mean visualizations, are made through data. the files or the PostgreSQL. So all this will be taught to you, shared with you, dropped in OneDrive, and then accordingly you can see. Any questions now? Okay, and I will teach you 90% of these visualizations, all these many rows definitely, and at the bottom smart narrative also I will teach. And yes, so I will teach you how to use Python Visual as well. Even though you don't know, you can use it later on if you are interested. Okay, I will open one Python sample. Let that open. Any questions now? If someone asks you, I want a violin chart, you would have heard for the first time if you're not from a data science background. And violin chart is not there in Power BI. You will have only line chart, pie chart, donut chart, column chart, bar chart, only those ones. But if someone is curious enough, they wanted a violin chart. Okay, just a moment, it is loading. It is taking some time. So this line chart, this dotted chart, area chart, I have created using Python. This top one. This top one I have created using Python. The bottom one I have created using Visual from Power BI. Okay, this scatter chart. So how if someone wants to use Python and then create this chart? So this is a 4-line code only, nothing great here. But I don't see any difference. Like I can do this in Power BI also very easily. I can take a scatter chart, drop the columns here and accordingly do it. But if someone wanted to do using Python, yes, you can do that. And if suppose, let me go to my violin chart. Where is that? So violin chart. This is a violin chart. It is not there in visualizations under Power BI. But if someone wanted you to do that, yes. How did I do that? How did I write my Python script? Again, only one line. But end of the day, how did I get the data into this? How did I derive this chart? Okay. And just a moment. Okay. How did I do this command bar chart? Okay. Pair plot it is called. Okay, all of these things. So I will show you this Python visual also, how you can derive this. It's not that complex, but if you see this is density chart. How did I arrive at density chart? Okay, all of this. Even though you don't know programming, that's not the motive, but how to use the option. That is what is important for you. Okay. Any questions now? So yeah, in total you will be learning 7 to 8 visuals. All I will do live in the class, nothing on PPT, which I don't like the most. And I don't like PPT at all. When you are a developer, you should be a developer. And all the formulas, the stacks also will be taught to you from basic. You don't know anything, you come here, you learn Power BI. Good. That's it. Any questions? I have 10 more minutes if you want to ask any questions.
Uh, can you share some more information about the fabric? How we can upscale our things from?
Sir, are you working as a developer now?
Yeah, it's a kind of. I'm
Yeah,
a
correct. What
SQL
are the
admin.
technologies that you know?
SQL admin, Python. I know SQL
How much of
development.
Python do you know?
Probably 3 years of experience in
Do
Python.
you know to write OOPS concept? Have you done data
Not that much
transformation using
seriously.
Python?
No,
Okay,
not that much.
good. So you are at the basic level of Python. And then in SQL, how much you know, sir? You are good with writing CTs, common table expressions, transforming data, combining around 2 million records of 200 millions of records. Have you tried with such huge data sets?
Yeah, I'm handling the database sizes around 2 TB. I have
But end of
total.
the day, no, I'm asking is like, did you get transform the data to make visualizations on database? I mean, the visualization is through Power BI, but did you play with multiple tables to bring together all those things?
Yeah, in my previous project, we worked the SSIS, which we use with so many technologies like a Parquet file, Aura file,
Yes, Parquet
using the
file. Yes, I
Snowflake.
get it. Yeah, yeah.
Snowflake. These are the
So,
integration which I used.
uh,
This Azure, I'm currently working in Azure admin only,
mm,
and Fabric is new to me. I'm just started learning this. What is the Power BI? When you shown that screen, no, the one lake is something which I don't understand.
mm.
If you give some intro on that, that will
Sir,
be
but
free.
this course is not for Fabric, sir. I have already answered your question.
Yeah,
So,
right.
if
Since
you
you
if
say
you
that
want,
we have 10 minutes of spare
see,
time, just writing
yeah,
the
yeah,
question.
correct. But I would like other people also to ask
Correct.
questions. I
Yeah.
can answer your question, but Fabric, as I told you, one lake is like a data lake. You already know Snowflake, right? Where you are hosting all the tables and views.
Mm.
So one lake is a platform where you can enable all the Microsoft Azure, all the connections of databases. You can store all your company data here. And on top of it, any transformations you can do, you can use data factory or data engineering and do it. And you want to do some intelligence, do it using science and real-time intelligence. You
So,
finally make visualizations with Power BI.
so one lake is a database or just it's a what layer it is?
Sir,
It's a storage
what
layer.
is a Snowflake? Tell me, is it a database?
It's a SaaS system it is.
Yes, one lake is also same. What you drop in over there, you can create a table over there or a view over there. One lake is that. You all the data you can drop in over there and you can use it for your org. So you and me are working in the same org. You are dropping it into Snowflake. We are connecting to that tables over there and we are using, right? So that is that platform, like a Snowflake. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Hi. What are the job roles we can apply for after finishing the course? I mean, I was
Power,
looking for data analytics job
Data
roles.
analytics, sir. Again, coming to the question, when you mean data analytics, you should be good with SQL. You should be good with one of the programming languages like Python. And then the third part is you should know Power BI or Tableau. Any of it is fine.
Yes,
So for a
yes.
data analytics person, you should be able to read the data, transform the data, and finally make visualizations. So this course that you are taking demo today is focusing extensively on only Power BI. But we are running one more course which is data analytics that will also start with this batch only. Yesterday we had a demo for that. In that we will teach you SQL, Python, and Power BI all together.
Okay, okay. So I can contact them. I mean, if I want to do that course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can just ping in the group that I would like to join the data analytics course. They will help you out on that. I will only take that course
Okay,
as
good,
well. Both will be in like
good.
parallel only. Both the batches will be combined together. Once you are done with Power BI, other people will continue with SQL and Python.
Okay.
If you
So
are only
what
a
are the
Power
other
BI.
components
Sorry, sir.
in what are the other modules you are in
SQL and
the
Python.
data analytics course?
SQL and Python.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just teaching Power BI and not Tableau in that course.
No, no. We are not teaching Tableau, sir. We will teach only Power BI.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question. So, is there a
Yes, ma'am.
difference between the syllabus of just the Power BI course versus the
No,
analytics
no.
course?
I will teach same as is. Whatever the 22 to 25 hours that I take for Power BI, the same will be taught in that also. Because, madam, I don't take a separate class. When you join for Power BI and Siddharth is joining for data analytics, from tomorrow, both of you will be sitting in Power BI sessions. So if you are done, once your Power BI course is done, your course is finished, and Siddharth will continue with SQL and Python. So same batch, no difference in that. Same content.
Okay, good. Got it. Thank you.
So maybe it is out of context here. I don't know. But what is the course fees for that one? Python plus SQL?
Python, SQL, and Power BI together, it is 11,900 something odd, madam.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I have a question like when does the real session begin? Tomorrow?
Most probably tomorrow only, madam. That will be
Okay,
communicated in the group. Yeah, it
okay,
should go on
yeah,
from tomorrow only. We will start with Power BI only, that too. The data analytic course
uh,
also, we are starting with Power BI only tomorrow.
okay, and it will be the same time also, like
Yes, my time, India time, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I am
8 a.m. Okay,
available only this time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
And do we need to have Python knowledge or experience for the data analytics
No,
course?
no. I have had
Okay.
people who had 10 years of experience gap. They did not do anything. Even they have taken the course and they could they could get a job also, and they could do things easily. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
What is the total duration we are looking for this data
Okay.
analytics course?
Data analytics will take 45 hours, madam. A little more also. Last batch, it took me some 50 hours or 52 hours. I don't remember exactly. Rather than I minimum time I know, maximum time sometimes students ask me more questions, so I don't stop them in asking. So sometimes it goes 5 hours here and there. So the sessions will be from Monday to Friday only. So accordingly, 45 hours you can calculate how many months.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So just I wanted to ask one question. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Do we get any assistance post
Uh,
completing the course? Like say
Assistance you
if we
mean
have
what, sir?
any issue,
Yeah,
like if
see,
we
if
have
you are
any.
having doubt, you can reach me, sir, WhatsApp, or you can text me. I will tell you where is your problem.
Okay. Thanks.
So are there any assignments after the course?
No, sir. If you want to do by whatever I'm going to teach, I might ask you, okay, you try this and come back. If you are seriously
Right.
interested, you find time also, you can try and come back. If you don't get it, you can ask me. I'm there. If
Okay.
you are in data analytics batch, then we will be there for 3-4 months together.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? No, nothing. Okay, then. Hope to see you guys. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.